So moving on, we want to continue with steps 21 to step 30. Once again, as a reminder, this is the finish page that we want to build, the painting that we want to build with CSS. This is how it's going to look like when we are done. All right, so let's continue. So give the hat a position of absolute. Want to give it a top value of minus 140 pixels. Okay. Want to give it a left value of 0. All right, now using an ID, okay, it's now looking more like an hat, like we expected. Using an ID selector, create a rule for the element with the ID black mask. So I'll say black mask. And we'll say width of 100%. We also want to give it a background color. So we use the background color property and say background color. And then we'll give it RGB. Let me just copy it. Okay, I forgot to add the height. Let's give it a height as well. Height of 50 pixels. Okay. Now you can see the black mask here. All right, so now give the mask a position of absolute. So say position absolute. We say top 0. We're also going to give it a left of 0. Okay. Now to ensure you can see the mask, give it a Z index of 1. So Z index of 1. All right, so there's the mask that we are putting on top. All right, next up, using the ID selector, give the element with the ID gray instrument. Select the element with using, okay, first let's select the element with the ID gray instrument. Okay, so I'll say hash, then gray instrument. First, let's give it a width of 15%. Let's also give it a height of 40%. And then we'll give it a background color. I'll just copy this RGB value here. All right, so now we can see our div here. For number 26, we want to move it into place with the position. So this gray instrument, we want to move it into place. As you can see, there's the gray instrument right here. It's not attached to the left as we have it currently. So to move it into place, we want to give it a position property with a value of absolute. Okay. Then we'll add a top value with 50 pixels. We also have a left value 125 pixels. Okay, as you can see now, it moves from the left to the right by a margin of 25 pixels, 125 pixels. Next up, let's set the z index to 1 to make sure it's on top. Okay, great. All right, use a class selector to create a rule for the element with black dots class. So say dot black dot. Let's set the width to 10 pixels. Let's set the height also to 10 pixels. Let's give it a color of this right here. I'll copy it and paste. So it should be background color rather. So I'll say background color. Oh, it should be black dot singular, not black dot plural. Okay, all right, there you go. As you can see, the black dots here. All right, but as you can see, these are black dots. They are not squares, they are like dots, circles, little circles. So that's the effect we want to create here, and they are not all stuck together here as we can see. So the first thing we want to do is to give the black dot class a border radius. Let's give it 50%. Okay, so now as you can see, we have our little dots here, just that they are stuck together, but we'll fix that as we move on. Okay, so we want to move the dots into place by setting the display to block. Then we also want to set margin to auto, and want to give it margin top just to have some space in between each dot. So margin top of 65%. Okay, so now as you can see, we have our dots evenly spaced out here on our green grayish background. Perfect. All right, let's move on. So we are going to end this video here since we are done with step 30. In the next video, we'll start with steps 31 all the way to step 40. So see you in that next one.